Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha. We're doing an ASMR version of a talk today. And I want to talk about something a little bit different. I actually want to come into defense of Robert Pattinson and Matt Reeves, the director for the new Batman story. I actually think that whole GQ article, if you look at it, right? For a minute I was mad too, bro. I was pissed off. I was like, man, how is this dude gonna be lazy, man? Batman need to have these muscles, blah 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 blah. And I was heated, bro. I didn't make a video about it because it wasn't interesting. I mean, being heated about it is normal. And you know the boys, I like to come up with like different ideas and different thoughts, and before, something that's intriguing, at least to me, before I make a video, especially one so out of lane. You know what I'm saying? It's not even out of lane, to be honest, because I've been talking superheroes, but like, something like this, or celebrities and shit like that. But what I found very interesting is throughout those pictures, he's acting like a cocky millionaire, philanthropist, playboy. Does that sound familiar? Now, obviously, Bruce is a billionaire, but just if we look at his actual wealth, Robert Pattinson's actual wealth, he's obviously a millionaire, not a billionaire. But if you look at how he's acting, he's all like, he got the scar, the goddamn, I said scar by accident, the tie on his head. He's like flailing around the place. He's arrogant. He's like, I don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to exercise as hard as those other guys. And I don't know if you guys have ever paid attention to Robert Pattinson, that this whole interview seemed very off kilter. You know what I'm saying? It didn't seem genuine. It didn't seem like the same. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it as well, Warner Bros. Wanted this interview out. They paid for it, so they could just like choose to take that out of it. And the fact that he literally said that Zoe Kravitz is working 5 days a week, does that even make sense, like in your head? That then he'd go on to say, but that couldn't be me, to his own co-star. Come on, bro. He's not gonna come out publicly in the movie funded interview and essentially attack his own workmate, right? So if she's working 5 days a week, he's not gonna be thrown under the bus and be like, that's not the way. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I feel like he's portraying Bruce Wayne, and this is a start. The interview is a start of him showing you how they're gonna differentiate between Bruce Wayne and Batman. I feel like Christopher Nolan's Batman did a really, really good job at Bruce Wayne, but I don't think they went as extreme. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Batman seemed like a dick a little bit, but he wasn't like absolved of being Batman prick level. You know what I'm saying? But this Bruce Wayne, Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne, seems like he's gonna be such a prick where it's not even gonna come into your head that that's possibly Batman, because this guy is a whole lazy slob asshole type dude. And also him not being quite in shape. Well, he's in shape, like, but not being muscular. I think it makes sense, because of the lack of sleep that Batman actually gets. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't sleep much. He's fighting all the time, so he's burning hella calories. If you realistically look at it and you put it in the real world, Batman probably wouldn't be muscled out. You know what I'm saying? The dude is a billionaire by day and working, fighting crime at night. So like he's barely getting any rest. He can't eat too crazy either, because then you can't eat like crazy and go fight straight away. You'll be puking all over the place. So like I actually think it's a very smart deviation to the character, but that makes logical sense. But everybody's looking at it too. Oh, but Batman, he's bigger than life. Batman. But if you think about it, Bruce Lee was bigger than life, and he a real ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at how strong he was, and if you look at his feet and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? He was skinny. This is very important. He was skinny because he worked out so much. He did so much, but he didn't like. His square inch per muscle is stronger than a bodybuilder's, right? Which is lean muscle has always been the case. Inch by inch, muscle by muscle is stronger than a bodybuilder's, right? But obviously the bodybuilder is probably stronger just because of weight. So I think this Batman would be a bit more Dick Grayson, right? So I think he's still gonna have a six pack. You know what I'm saying? He's still gonna look visibly like a skinny superhero, like a Flash probably would look. You know what I'm saying? Lean muscle. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna come out just regular, raggedy. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's important that he doesn't look ripped for this portrayal of Batman. If it's the way I'm envisioning it, I think it's going to be an interesting deviation, but I don't think it's going to be a negative deviation like a lot of people are making out to be. And again, because the interview was funded by Warner Bros., I really do believe that it's on purpose. They want you to be mad at Pattinson. They want you to think of Pattinson differently. You know, another reason, which another video I just watched actually talked about, is that they believe that it's trying to remove his name from Twilight. You know what I'm saying? Remove his persona from the Twilight persona. You know what I'm saying? The goody, excuse me, the goody two shoes who got cheated on and still continue filming like a pro. The same guy. You really think that the same guy is going to not want to exercise? You know what I'm saying? A guy that takes his acting very seriously, especially after Twilight, who's been trying to prove himself for a very long time and has been brilliant in a lot of movies. I think this was a part of the act. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, really, really think about it, this is some type of shit that a Bruce Wayne would say in an interview. You know what I'm saying? How are you supposed to, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of Batmans, even the Christopher Nolan one, I know people live and die by that. People live and die by that movie. You know what I'm saying? I like the movies too. Shout out to Heath Ledger, R.I.P. the GOAT. But I don't think we've really seen. I don't even think the comics a lot of the time has represented the best possible Bruce Wayne. To be honest with you, I think even the comics sometimes have failed in doing that. You know what I'm saying? They usually have him being a little bit of a goody two shoes, a bit asshole-ish, but he's still like a good guy. He's still doing good shit and seeming genuine. Now, obviously, he runs a multi-billion company, so he can't look too bad. But inside, inside his house or inside, like, outside of, like, public interviews and shit, he's supposed to be an asshole. He's supposed to be a prick. He's supposed to be partying. He's supposed to be this guy that's like, man, exercise. Who even cares? I'm a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? And I think the pictures actually is what told the story for me more so than the words. And I drew, from that, I assessed the pictures and then I assessed the words, and it clicked in my head that, like, this is more than likely what's happening. You know what I'm saying? At least I think that's what makes it really, really interesting. I really do believe that Pattinson is playing a role in this interview. I don't know what you guys think about it. Do you check out the interview, check out the pictures, and just pay attention to how he's posing in those pictures, right? It looks like a rich snob, right? Just chilling, like, just being like, probably just after a night of booze, like, not giving two fucks about anything. And who does that remind you of? It's interesting, right? It might just be a theory. But hey, that's just a theory. A film theory. It's been your boy Supreme Uchiha the God. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and a comment. The algorithms, bro. We gotta praise the algorithms. But yeah, turn on the sharing on and Genzo to that subscribe button. We're on the road to 400, and last month we smashed the road to 300. You know what I'm saying? We smashed that bitch. This month we want to smash the 400 as well, and then next month we're gonna do 500. You know what I'm saying? It's been your boy Supreme Uchiha. I love you, and I'm out.